Hi, good morning. I'm Don Strehle, Grand Master of Ancient, Free, and Accepted Masons here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. And it's mid-September, and I'm coming to you from my home in Arlington. In less than 2 months, we will be gathering together in Richmond at our grand annual communication. And I wanted to bring you up to date on our objectives this year and just let you know how we're doing and what is going on around the Commonwealth in your fraternity. First, this year we had a very lofty goal to raise 1,200 new Master Masons. I want to report to you that we are doing very, very well. We have raised over 830 new brothers. We raised 650 during the one-day conferral. So at this very moment, we are poised to have the first positive year in membership growth in over 50 years. You know, our average has been around 500 new brothers a year, and we're already at 830. So with our demits and our suspensions, we are now poised to have positive growth. So I'm excited about that. And I want to thank you for making that happen. It's your leadership to create Master Masons. In fact, quite frankly, that's why we exist. We're here to create other Master Masons, and when we do that, we create a more caring and civil society for all of us to enjoy. The second goal that we had this year was to get out of our lodges and perform 1,800 acts of community service, philanthropy, getting out into the community and letting the world know what Freemasons do and how we do good unto all and how we invest in mankind and that we're a force for good. Well, let me report to you that we're going to smash that goal this year. We're going to be well over 2,000 acts of community service. We are alive and well, and we're getting outside of our four walls and meeting our communities. And you know what? There's a lot of good men out there that will want to join us once they know who we are. So I want to thank you for doing that. Those lodges that complete 10 acts of philanthropy, community service, will receive the George H. Chapin Award for building bridges. Most Worshipful Chapin believed in building bridges that connected men together and their communities, and we're fulfilling that promise. Our third objective this year was to raise $60,000 for our newly formed Virginia Masonic Youth Foundation. I'm here to tell you that we are over 75,000. So congratulations, we achieved that objective. We had 600 ties that brethren donated $100 to receive, and I'm seeing them worn just about everywhere across our great Commonwealth in support of our youth. You made that happen. You will make a difference in the lives of our young people because of your contributions. Those youth groups now will have funding necessary to perpetuate their beautiful Masonic orders. So I want to thank you for that. Finally, I have one last thing to share with you. I recently put out a decision to the craft, a decision around the teaching of our ritual via electronic media. Now, I want to get behind this just a little bit and share with you my rationale. One, a number of brothers have asked for this. As you probably already know, for at least 50 years, many of our brethren have been utilizing the telephone for a word or a phrase or perhaps some movement around their lodge rooms relating to our ritual. This will help bring them into compliance with our methodical digest and our law. So that takes care of that problem. Secondarily, it is really important for us to ensure that we have enough brothers who can deliver our lectures. In many parts of the Commonwealth, men are having to drive 1 and 2 and over 2 hours to get with another brother who can teach them a lecture. This will greatly simplify that process and allow brothers to get together on an easier schedule and learn lectures. Of course, they'll be able to learn catechisms and our ritual of our 3 degrees as well. And look, the internet today is safe and secure. And by the way, all of our information is out on the internet. There's a lot of false information out there as well, but the stuff is out there. So we can't kid ourselves that somebody could find it anyway. And if we take reasonable precautions and we don't write anything down where any of it can be unlawfully obtained, then no one can get into trouble by the use of electronic media. But I want you to also understand that young people today live in an electronic world. If you're under the age of 45, this is the world that you live in. This is the world that you want to learn in and be educated in. So it's an option for our younger men. And they can stay at home with their wives and their kids and learn and still be present in their family lives. Finally, we need to think about the future of the fraternity and where we're going and how we're going to get there. You know, I can only imagine what the conversation was like when our operative Masons were told by our speculative Masons that you're going to lay down your tools and we're no longer going to be operative Masons. You know, this fraternity has grown and evolved. And you've probably heard me say, if you've come out to any of the official visits or lodges that I've gone to, that you're either growing or you're dying. There are many other fraternities and examples of other fraternities in this great country that have gone away because they failed to recognize the need to grow and evolve. We are growing and evolving and protecting the tenets of Freemasonry. We will always protect those tenets. So I want you to know what we were thinking when we decided to put that out there. It was to protect the people who are using the telephone today, to allow younger Masons a different way to learn, and 3, perhaps most important, to make sure that we can continue to perpetuate our lectures the way that we do in Virginia, which is one brother to another. Now I want you to know that the preferred method of teaching is always one man to another, one brother to another. This is just another tool, another Masonic tool in your toolkit to allow us to grow and prosper. And after all, we want to grow and prosper. Thank you for listening to this message. It's mid-September. The kids are back in school. The leaves are starting to turn. Football's going on. I want to let you know that I love each and every one of you. God bless this great fraternity of ours. God bless each and every brother and their family. And tomorrow morning, you're going to wake up in the greatest country the world has ever known. Thank you so much. Take care. Hope to see you soon.